Hey, what up? What up? Just want to make a quick video. Um, and this is kind of piggyback off the last video I just made. And here's the problem, man. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these fighters, they're not gonna be able to beat Canelo. I'm just gonna be honest. Um, they're just not, to be honest. Here's the big issue, and here's the big advantage that Canelo have. Not just him being a great boxer, a great, boxer or a great fighter. We get that. There's a lot of good boxers out here. But here's the issue though. A lot of these fighters don't have experience. They simply don't have experience with good fighters. Look how many people Canelo fought. He fought Golovkin. Um, he's fought Austin Trout. He's fought Lara. Now, whether you think he beat Lara or not, that's debatable. Whether you think he beat this guy, whatever, it doesn't matter. But just look at the experience that Canelo have. He's fought Mayweather. He's fought who else? Gennady Golovkin 2 times. He's fought Daniel Jacobs. He's fought who else? Who else did he fight? Um, I just named like a good amount. He fought what was his name again? I forgot. At super middleweight, he fought Cotto. He fought Amir Khan. Now, what do you think? Amir Khan was a good opponent. What does it matter? Um, Caleb Smith and what's his name? He just beat him before Caleb's plant. I forgot his name. Man, but you know what I'm talking about. He just fought him. But yeah, look at all these experienced people and fighters he's not only fought but beaten a lot of them. A lot of times he'll say, well, he's what you call it, he's dodging black fighters. Now that may have some credence. Now whether that has credence or not, that's neither here nor there, because at the end of the day, he's still fighting experienced fighters, champions, proven people. You know what I'm saying? Like, now people may say, okay, he's been a cheater. That at that, yes, I can understand that. He's been proven to be a cheater. I don't respect him for that on that aspect. But at the end of the day, he's fighting fighters, boxers that are champions, that are experienced. And now you're gonna tell me you're gonna get somebody. Now, granted, if you have a belt, you have the right to fight him. But still, you're gonna tell me you want to see Benavidez, Charlo, certain fighters like that fight him when they haven't fought anybody, like in terms of quality names, like as a boxer, or even not even just a boxer, as a somebody who watched boxing. Like, let me just say this straight up. I can't see Charlo beating Canelo. I can't see somebody like Benavidez beat Charlo. Not only because I don't think they don't have the skills. Not only because I don't think they have the skills enough to beat him, but also they don't have the experience. They haven't fought quality opponents like that. Like, don't get me wrong, Charlo, he did fight one good person. Not one good person. He fought a couple good people, but that last fight, he did horrible. He did horrible. That was a horrible outing, and to see him fight, possibly fight Canelo next, that's gonna be terrible, man. It's gonna be terrible, man. He's not even gonna do as good as Caleb Plant, in my opinion. Straight up, he did pretty good against Derevyanchenko. That was a good test at 160. But other than that, man, you gotta. I wanna. I wanna see him fight somebody like I wanna see him fight Andrade or fight Eubank, fight Triple G. Get one of those people to fight, man, before you step into the ring with Canelo and possibly. I don't want to say embarrass yourself, but I don't see it going doing him doing too good in that fight. I really don't. Charlo has he has talent. He has he has a lot to his side, but he don't have enough experience to be Canelo. He don't. He just don't, man. And he need to tighten up his he need to tighten up his defense if you think he's gonna be Canelo. His defense gotta be on point. Not only he need to tighten up his defense, but he got to work on his inside game. He's a big, strong guy at 160. He's very strong, but he's a big 160 pounder. He's really a 168, 170 pound, 175 pounder for me just looking at it. But he's real strong, but he don't have any inside game. No inside game really. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're gonna be Canelo, you're gonna have to have some inside game. You're gonna have to have a little bit of everything. You're gonna have to know how to box, move, or whatever. Not really move, because moving is not gonna work with Canelo. To be honest, it's really not. It's good to have to be a mobile person in boxing and have that in your arsenal when needed, but that's not gonna win your fight against Canelo. Being a mover is not. It's just not. The way he cut off that ring with Caleb Plant and many of his other opponents, moving doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. You're really gonna have to really impede yourself against Canelo. You're really gonna have, like I said, a good inside game to beat Canelo. You really gonna have to uh, 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 take it to him, put it and be at his chest to really beat him. It's gonna be take a little bit of everything. It's gonna take a little bit of boxing, jabbing and stuff like that. But you're really gonna have to have a good inside game, in my opinion, to beat Canelo. Um, because Canelo, his inside game, like Canelo, not to say Canelo don't have an inside game, but he really doesn't utilize that, or he really doesn't need to utilize that. So you don't know how good Canelo's inside game is like that. Like I did see it in the Plant fight. He didn't do too bad in his inside work, but Caleb Plant, he kind of nullified him when they got inside, so he did good. He didn't do too bad in the clinches, but he didn't do anything after once he got clinched up. Like he didn't throw any punches off the clinches or throw any punches inside. Like he didn't really utilize his uh being in the clinch like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. But like I said, I don't even see Benavidez being in. Benavidez has power, yes, but he has good speed and everything. And I think Benavidez would want to take it to him, but I don't feel like he has enough good defense to evade certain things. He might be open up. He might be Benavidez is the type. He might be open up to too many kind of He may be open up too much, and his defense may be lacking a little bit. May get caught early. So I don't know about Benavidez. But like I said, these fighters are not fighting against each other. Like they're not fighting against each other. You dig what I'm saying? Like I want to see Jermell Charlo versus Benavidez. Let's see, get that fight in. Let's see who wins that and get some experience under your belt before you go all the way and fight Canelo. And not to say to duck anybody, but Canelo's really at the top, man. And you gotta have experience. Get some wins under your belt against some quality opponents, some more quality opponents. Get more experience. You're not just gonna go up against Canelo and then you could beat him like that, man. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And if Charlo fights him next, man, I don't he don't have enough quality opponents or quality experience to go against somebody like Canelo, man. He doesn't. He doesn't. I see him probably stopping Charlo or Benavidez, man. Unless they play it super safe. He didn't stop Caleb Smith. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you're gonna have to take some chances to beat Canelo. You're gonna have to take chances. You're gonna have to fight him. Not only you have to box him, but you're gonna have to fight him too at some point. You can't just think you're just gonna cruise to a 12-round decision. Not to say that's not possible, but nah, you're gonna have to fight him at some point. You're gonna have to fight him at some point. Um, Andrade fight Andrade. I mean not Andrade, Andrade. Somebody find Andrade or something. Andrade. I know it's a business boxing. There's a lot of politics to it, so I understand. But something got to give because all these fighters that are going up against him are just easy pickings because they don't have enough experience. They just don't. They're not fighting each other. You guys are not fighting each other, and I want the top dog. That doesn't make sense, or it doesn't give you. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice. You really are. But yeah, man, I really don't want to. I think I would like to see Benavidez and Charlo fight, or Benavidez fight Andrade, or Charlo fight Andrade. Get these fights going. But it looks like it's not. That's not going to happen because it looks like a possible Charlo fight or Canelo or Benavidez fight is going to happen for Canelo. I think the Benavidez. I don't even think Charlo even wants to fight Canelo like that. I just think he just. I like Charlo because he has a good jab, strong, hard puncher. Good puncher. I think, but I just don't see him. I just don't see it that fight going well for him, and I don't. I think the Benavidez fight might happen before the Charlo fight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, man. I that's just what I think. That's just what I see. But please like, comment, and subscribe. I hit y'all later.